This session we will be focusing on the worksheets listed. Turn to the correct page in your book or get your individual worksheets ready. Thoughts, feelings and behaviour. It is useful to understand how we think, that's our thoughts, how we feel, our feelings, and how we act, behaviour, and how these all interact and go together. Take a look at the cognitive triangle. Our thoughts create our feelings. Our feelings create our behaviour through our actions and our body language. And our behaviour then reinforces our thoughts. So this creates an ongoing triangle of thoughts, feelings and behaviour. So let's take a look at some examples of this cognitive triangle in action. We'll be looking at the feelings, the thoughts and the behaviour in certain situations. Look at the first triangle. The feeling is I feel depressed. The thoughts from this is I've let everyone down. They'll be angry with me and I'm just not a good friend. And this leads to the behaviour. You become withdrawn from others and start to avoid friends. And by doing this and behaving this way, it leads to the feeling again of feeling depressed. Let's take a look at the second triangle. The feeling here is of feeling anxious. This leads on to the thoughts. I can't do this. What is wrong with me? And everyone is looking at me. And from this, the behaviours that could appear is you try to get away from the situation. Or you avoid it in the future. And from this behaviour, it reinforces yet again that feeling of I feel anxious. Now let's link this to you personally. Write 2 choices you have made in the last week that may have affected your health. In addition, you should also note if the choices affected your health were in a positive or negative way. If you need any guidance with this, discuss with your key worker. Continuing to look at the thoughts, feelings and behaviour. We have 3 case studies, and what I would like you to do is to see if you can identify the thoughts, feelings and behaviour process within each case. Number 1. Katie gained good qualifications and was well thought of at school, but didn't get an apprenticeship after going for an interview. Katie said that she is rubbish at interviews and will never get offered any apprenticeship. Case study 2. Taylor wanted to go to university after 6th form, but didn't get a high enough grade in 2 of her exams. She thinks she will never have a chance of getting to university and that she is no good at anything. She'd also had a lot of family difficulties and had moved house during the exam period. In case study 3. Nathan didn't get on with his teacher in the subject that he failed in. He didn't understand the teacher in class and he was not as good as his old teacher. Can you identify the negative thoughts in each of these cases? Maybe highlight or underline them. How do you feel each of them is feeling? Do you think any of them are motivated to try again? Go through each case study and discuss with your key worker. Now their process of thinking in the case studies leads us on to looking at the negative thought cycle. Now this is when our beliefs or thoughts about the causes of events can affect how we approach future events, with negative thoughts leading to negative feelings and leading to negative behaviour.